Hey guys, and welcome to another video here on our channel The Guide. I'm Benjamin, also known as Taz, and this is another tutorial video on free kicks. We already have one which is covering the basics of the new free kicks in FIFA 20, so how to aim and also how to add spin with the right stick, but we haven't included one specific technique in this video, the driven free kick. And we are going to do this in this video because this technique is especially useful when your opponent is moving the goalkeeper, leaving one side of the goal open. So we're going to focus on this situation, but before we do that, just a quick reminder that recently we launched our The Guide Instagram, and on there we post some additional small tutorial videos, player reviews, team recommendations, and also some stories about the new team of the week. So it's definitely worth it to check it out. It's theguide_bpg on Instagram, and you can also find the link in the video description. For this tutorial, we start with when to use it, because the usage of this technique is quite specific. You have a free kick and sometimes your opponent moves his goalkeeper to the center of his goal to have a higher chance of saving a shot to the side which is covered by the wall. By the way, if you didn't know that before, you can do this by pressing the crossing or shooting button as a defending player. Because of the goalkeeper movement, one side of the goal is quite open. To take advantage of this, we want to shoot to this side of the goal as hard as possible. But how could we do this? Let's have a look at some normal free kicks, and it's quite easy to see the problem with these. They are lobbed and therefore lack power and also decisiveness. Thus, they give the goalkeeper too much time to save these shots. Here comes the driven free kick in action. For a driven free kick, you press and hold the L1 or LB button when you power up the free kick with a shooting button. With the indicator, you aim to the side which is open. Because of the driven nature of the shot, you are able to take advantage of the open side as best as possible. When you aim to the ground, it results in a low driven free kick. This would be the same with or without pressing the L1 LB button as a modifier. If you don't aim so low, you get a driven shot which isn't on the ground. As you can see in these examples, they tend to rise a bit, sometimes ending up higher than you aimed. That is the reason why we advise to aim low with the indicator. It doesn't have to be at the ground, but just low. By this you either hit a driven free kick or a low driven free kick, but the difference doesn't really matter, because to be successful with this technique you only have to take a hard shot into the open corner. By aiming low you make sure that you don't shoot over the goal. The driven free kick works best in a central position, and the closer you are to the goal the better it is. As for powering up, we recommend to go for 2 to 3 bars, also depending a bit on the distance to the goal. So if you have a larger distance you should power up a bit more. You can't add spin to a driven free kick with the right stick. It's just a straight shot with basically no curve. That's why the most important attributes for this kind of free kick are the free kick accuracy and shot power. So here's a quick summary of this technique. You have a free kick at a central position and you notice that your opponent moves his goalkeeper to cover more the wall side, leaving one side of the goal open. With the indicator you aim low in that direction, hold L1 or LB and power up the free kick to 2 to 3 bars. The result is a driven or low driven shot, and because of the power of the shot and the positioning of the keeper, he isn't likely to save it. The usage of the technique described is very specific. It works the best when your opponent does move the goalkeeper, which isn't done by every opponent. But if you come to such a situation, it's super important to have this technique at hand, because you can exploit the behavior of your opponent to score an easy goal. The driven free kick isn't limited to this, and there might be other situations at which you can also try to go for the most powerful free kick technique. It always depends on the situation and circumstances, so it definitely makes sense to start experimenting with this way of taking free kicks to get some experience with it and to have this technique in your repertoire. If this video was helpful for you, please leave a like. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell to not miss any of the upcoming videos of the guide. In the video description you can find more videos and also a link to our website in which we offer individual coaching with pro, top 100 and elite players. Thanks for your attention, keep a clean sheet, I'm out.